Dum, da, 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 dum, da. Hey y'all, this is Ishnai Ciarfox and welcome to my stream. So, I'm gonna real quickly do the Moon Fair quest before I forget. Which I forgot to look out. Weird. Okay, limbs. Limsy, limsy, limsy. Upper dots. I mean, decks. Near the aft castle. Feel the balmy breeze in the air. Another lovely summer is upon us. I mean, summer's kind of over. It's time to celebrate the moon fire fair. Well, it's technically September more than. Should you have any questions as to how best enjoy the festivities, you need only say the word. There's an unparalleled challenge. I can't do any of those. Why not have a crack at it? Sun-beaten souls. Do my eyes deceive me, or do I spy a lass who looks like she could do with some proper summer recreation? No! No! I'm too lazy for that. What are you talking about? That's right, the sun rays are out in full force. Therefore, I would burn up like a crisp. I wouldn't be outside. I only go outside in the, like, late afternoon, early evening, or early in the morning. And so, Moonfire Fair. You know, these days, the event doubles as a free promotion for the Adventurers Guild. You know, the brave and the bold show off their heroics. But afterwards, the fair guests flock to the guild in droves to hire them. If you hear a bell ringing in the background while I'm reading this, I am playing with the cat. But the real star of the show here is the acclaimed Eorzean Nimble Warrior Course. Let's call it the Ninja Warrior Course, why don't you? Bringing hundreds upon hundreds of new challengers. At any rate, we could really use more help out there. So if perchance I've piqued your interest, I suggest you ship out to Costa de la Sol and speak to our chief chaperone. Moonfire Fair is ever short of hands, so if you happen to be idle in the moment, love to have you. Num num num. Boy. He likes the worm toy. This is Anubis. Okay, Anubis, I need both my hands back. Sorry. You know, I don't have my beachwear. Anymore, Seth. We'll just go with the dancer then. Oh, cat? Oh, that was a... That was a something. Welcome to one and all to the event. I was about to say the Adventurers Fair, but the Moonfire Fair. You've got more of an adventurer's look about you, but well, we should be glad of help regardless. I thought this was a fair where I'm supposed to be relaxing. This year, the event is shaping up to be a thrill for visitors and staff alike. Allow me to give you a brief outline of what we have planned and make you do. In the case of the screaming and splashing have given it away, we brought back the Eorzean Nimble Warrior course with all the explosive challenges intact. And if the summer sun gets to be too much, grant yourself a refreshing reprieve by enjoying a... Those are polar bears? Those look creepy! By enjoying the nicely treated or playing with the polar bears. That reminds me more of like an albino, it reminds me more of an albino panda than an actual polar bear. Even better, this year we've added a little far eastern flair with these hand fans. They're called Uchiwa, and they drive away evil spirits, or so I'm told. Yes, the heat is a very much evil spirit when you're trying to relax in the summer sun. To ensure their authenticity, we hired an expert in the art of festival to craft us 100 crates of them. What color could be more fitting for Moonfire than bright, blazing red? Well... This is like, moons, or white color. Did you set the moon on fire? Seeing as the origins of the event can be traced back to the bombard hunts of years past, I say the Uchiwa is a perfect fit for the spirit of the occasion. Judging from the sizable crowd, I'm far from the only one. The downside, of course, is we presently find ourselves quite ill-equipped to manage the turnout of this magnitude. Sounds like a you problem. Personally, I'd like to bolster our security cadre if I can. As it stands, none of us would be able to leave our posts in the event of a serious emergency. So given the fortuitous timing of your arrival, could I ask you to, as you know, somebody who can absolutely, you know, not need a vacation for once after saving the world how many times? Monster! Ah! Did she say monster? Damn it all. People are starting to panic. What? No. Jones! It's a shark! It's a shark! Please, Ishnai, you've got to help us. I'll stay here trying to keep the crowd calm. You head north and find that woman. Shark! It's Jones! I don't think I've ever seen that movie, but I've seen enough clips and a deep dive into the movie. I watch a lot of deep dives into movies that I don't see. But I love the behind the scenes I've watched of it. That's just chef kiss and stuff you hear about it. The monster was just there, I swear it! It was leering at me from behind the rock, making off these off-kilter little motions, then ran off east. It might be a sangren. I thought for certain they'd come over here. I feel faint. I need to go lie down. Sweaty guest. Ew. Ew! Damn, didn't stand a chance against that thing. You should have seen it! I was minding my own business out here practicing my steps when that thing showed up out of nowhere to challenge me to a dance-off. Then, after it utterly trounced me, it raced off again. Would that I could tell you where or even what direction. Although, come to think of it, I believe I saw something fall from its body. Well, it doesn't matter much to me. I hear Summer's call, and it must be heeded. To the ocean with me! Whatever fell off the thing, you'll find it lying over there, if you think it'll help your search. I guess. Ah, there she is. I feel like... you there! Might you be the adventurer that... Hey, Hammerma consigned to security detail? Worry not, the chaperones are here. I don't want a chaperone. We've heard reports of a green monster running amok. Have you, learned aught in the way of a clue? A clue? Oh, sorry. It dropped something, did it? Looks to be a needle by my reckoning. Needle in the haystack? We're dealing with a cactar. Cactars in La Nocia of all places? Surely they would struggle to survive so far removed from their native habitat of Thanlan. I mean, there is sand around here. I'm so sorry about this. Madam, Meme-ja? If I'm not mistaken, it was not, Master, Gregory himself who invited you out to Costa, del Sol. Yes, I traveled all the way from Udo to the summons of my dear friend. Naturally, I couldn't bear the thought of my dearest pets missing out on the fun and festivities, so I brought them along with me, and one of them is a cactar, right? Right? But not for a moment did I think they would act like this. You have my deepest apologies. They were perfect angels when we stopped in to see a rich dude. He even gave them treats. You know, that was your first mistake. I'm kidding. The moment I step away for a drink, they went mad. Poor Master couldn't read the in. By the time I got back, they were gone. I swear to you, this has never happened before. Leash. Well, that would certainly explain how a cactar ended up in La Nocia. Regardless, if your pets pose a danger to the fairgoers, we may have to subdue them by force. Hit them until they behave. No, please, I've raised them since they were pups. I didn't realize a cactar would be called a pup. That never hurt a fly. I don't fancy the prospect myself, but what other option is there? Given that the Moonfire Fair would have no venue were it not for the Master blah blah blah, I'll obviously prefer if we don't upset our dear friend over this. Yes, termination should be the last resort. Let us first attempt to capture them. Hey, buddy. A sensible plan. Should things turn violent, it would only frighten the attendees. It calls for a more subtle approach. Just the three of us, perhaps. Ha! Ha! Me subtle as a... blue elephant in the room. Indeed! I would see the situation sorted swiftly that we might return to the fair. If we work quickly, we may manage to find it before it escapes the bounds of Costa Liso. Thus I propose we split up, gang, and look for clues. Ishnai, my friend. I don't know you well enough to be called a friend. Will you search the western side of the island? I mean, west side of the island. Friend, you're making assumptions here. This is a co-worker, apparently, relationship. Except I never exactly agreed to be working here in the first place. I have to. Actually, you know what I need to do? These are nice. Get to see fireworks, even though I don't remember the last time. I mean, people have shot fireworks, but I haven't been out to see them when they're being... And these are more professional ones. Alright! Creature, creature, creature! Here! Creature, creature, creature! Not you. I mean, it's having fun. Might be drunk or something. Did you find something? I'm not sure if the treats are good for it. That it likes. Appears she did, but how are we going to capture it? Dance off? Never seen a cactuar look so dangerous. Is it just me, or is it radiating an aura of pure malice? I've never seen a poor thing act like this. Like this either. Come to think of it. Gregorius told me that it seemed to him as though they were possessed. In that case, perhaps the evil aura is a spirit. If only we could purify it somehow. Uchiwa. Of course! In the Far East, they use Uchiwa to ward off evil spirits, right? Maybe our festival fans will work. In that case, allow me to do the honors. Evil spirit, be gone! Ichiwasi Shoi? And the Japanese people scream out in horror. Yes! Well, that was easy. Shall we head back for drinks? Isn't there other pets? I'm terribly sorry to interject, but I think there was a misunderstanding. That's only one of my dear cactuars. I'm still missing the other 6. I do appreciate you finding cacti, of course, but I'm worried about Catactilo, Cactina, Topher, and... Wait, so you're saying pets? You brought 7 cactuars to La Nosa? Well, good thing they didn't escape to, you know, start breeding or anything. It is concerning, then, that we scoured every inch of the island and only found 1. It appears we have to take our search to the mainland. Very well, let's take up our Chiwa and find these cactuar, that we might ease them of their torment. Ah! Am I supposed to use it on... 6 more? I know, right? Oh, I'm glad to have Cacti back and hail mine to boot. These fans sure work their magic on the rest of my dearies. Might as well... By the way, I got the Eat Pizza one. I take it you're ready to begin. In that case, let us review our objective. First, we must seek out these cactars. As one is located, placate it with a gust from your Uchiwa. Then bring it back here. You, my friend, are still not your friend, are in charge of searching the southwestern cliffside. I'm actually gaining XP from this. What's a class that I am? It's not much, but it's something. Yeah, I've actually, now that I think about it, I'd rather do the ninja one. It'd be quicker if I just... cavorting. Hit it with the fan! Hit it with the fan! Balls. Cactar appears to snap out of it, whatever it may have been. Don't hurt me. Eager for your company, it walks right up to you, allowing you to grab it. Am I gonna put him in my bag? Cactar snapped out of it, whatever it may have been. Pay for your company, let's... You felt that such a great job bringing back my dearest safe and sound. We only pray we managed to find them all. Wow. Welcome back. I don't suppose you found any cactars. That brings us to 7. Excellent. We're done. Now that that's over with, I think I'll grab myself a drink and find a nice vantage point. Preferably somewhere in the shade. But it's night. Oh, take me with you. I've been dying for a drink. Make sure that... put a leash on them! At last, the crisis is well and truly averted. Now I've returned my focus to what matters the most, ensuring a spectacular time is ahead by all. Seeing as her mom needs to report, may I ask you to see that? With those pesky cactars back under control, it's time to liven things up around here. Would you be so kind as to relay the glad tidings? Glad tidings. Proceeds to go to the... Don't have a room to put that in. Or a house. Welcome back, Ishnai. It seems you have the cactar crisis well in hand. You've done your part to keep the peace, and for that I thank you. Now what's I hear about a malicious aura? Efficacy of the Uchiwa aside, I'd rather like to get the bottom of this, lest we suffer the same problem next year. I wanted to report that the pet cactars are resting safely away from the main festivities. I've asked another chaperone to keep an eye on them. I cannot apologize enough for the trouble I caused. Well, yes, well, I'm glad to have this matter settled quietly. My lovely ladies were quite frightened. That being said, speaking as one who'd seen his share of dancers, your pets have star potential, my dear. Truly? Perhaps I should have them formally trained. You're not seriously going to encourage that behavior, are you? Lest you forget, it was pure coincidence we found a peaceable solution through the use of our Uchiwas. If there's something like this happen again, that luck may not hold. Did the cactars get overheated or drunk rather than spirit possession? Surely you don't mean... I've learned my lesson, I swear. As soon as we're home, I'll ensure that they're trained to stay at my side at all times. Yeah, that doesn't mean the dog will do it. Or cactar. That's all I ask. Incidentally, did you notice anything that might have served as a catalyst for their cavorting? I'm afraid not. I was away at the time, you see. I thought it quite strange myself. One moment they're drowning their wine like sailors. Wine? The next, it was as though they were possessed by some manner of wicked spirit. They were drinking wine, my lord. And what a fine vintage it was. I was delighted to have be in like-minded company. Oh, the great conversations we could have had if only they could speak. I can't believe I'm asking this, but is wine safe for cactars? How should I know? I've only ever given them the finest spring water from the mountains of Corthus myself. So they were just drunk. So I was half right. Drunk, it was cactars, but it was drunk. Pah! I barely had a cupful each. And besides, it's not like I poured the stuff down their throats, did I? They're pets. Alright, look, perhaps sharing a bottle wasn't the best of ideas, but how was I to know they couldn't hold their drink? They're pets! Personally, I'm just glad that the mystery has been put to rest, and seeing as, she has learned her lesson, I dare say we won't be seeing a repeat of this incident. Well, just in case someone else gives wine to some other cactars, I'm sure to let the chaperone team know to reach for an Uchiwa rather than a weapon. That'd be most appreciated. Yano? Now let us return to the festival. The Adventurers Guild won't promote itself, you know. As for you, Ishnai, on behalf of the entire chaperone team, I thank you. Enjoy the remainder of the event and don't be a stranger, alright? Now let's see what this torture device is over here. Good to see things are back to the usual rhythm here. You'll be sticking around, I hope. Yeah, for a little bit while I torture myself. How does this work? Guess I look at your face, you're wondering why the hell am I standing around here getting blasted by the sun? The sun isn't fucking out! With all this equipment, well, you know, I'm hoping to see an experienced adventurer take on the course in some exceedingly dangerous fashion. Hey, you can't fool me. You're cut above the amateurs I see around here. No, I'm not. Why don't you challenge yourself and see if you can make it halfway through the course blind? I mean... Is it this way I'm supposed to go? Is this where I was supposed to go? Did I go the wrong direction? Good job, Boko. You're doing well. You don't get anything for that? Seriously? Uh. Hmm. Nope. Hey! Oh. God. There's no God. Thank God it's not timed. We might have had problems there. Corporate fashion accessories. Oops. Oh, well, I proved something. I don't know what it was I was trying to prove, but... Lovely here, wonderful shade. Tell me the... Betty wish she had my ridiculous hat now. Anyways, don't mind me, I'm just looking for a daring adventure willing to challenge the course with a handicap, that is. Perfectly plunged head worst into danger. Oh, come now, don't look at me. I'm here suggesting take the comforts line. Nothing more, please. I would love for somebody to tell me which way is the correct way to go. So what does that count as? Nothing? Nothing? Seriously? Serious, sir? God damn it. Nope! I'm not fooling around until, you know, it turns 9 o'clock and, you know what, fuck it. Go collect my booty from the... Kinda looks pretty at night. What's up there? How do you get up there? Are we allowed to get up there? Oh, it's one of those. Oh, I can't go back down. Okay! I think I'm good now. What's over here, though? Good freestyle. Just here decorating stuff. Okay. Alright. Alright, let me get the paladin stuff squared away. I'm at least gonna try and keep up with... Okay, actually, never mind. But as I level up these, I'm gonna try and keep up with what's needed. I know I haven't done the dailies. Like I said, I'm kind of faffing about until... Because I know I'll probably forget if I don't. Da, da, da. Signal for the senses. Thermal crossing. Get to talk to people and see if they're suspicious. Ba 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 ba. They're taking us everywhere, aren't they? Damn. To miss, kindly step aside. Scouting for the resistance. So the it's over with then. God damn it. You know, I wasn't expecting it to be the first one. But knowing my luck, it was. Save, of course. I will absolutely be eaten by that. You know, I've been getting just this one. How'd I change the top of that one? You know, I thought also that I didn't use those leggings. Oh, I was in an area that wouldn't transport me over. Let's see how many people die. Need more of, true, but it is a lot of, bits for that. Because if I'm going to be copyright claimed on YouTube, I might as well, you know... How are you doing, Cloudy Core? Is Core named after the, Marshall from Final Fantasy 15? And like I said, welcome! Short for, okay. Corvan. Yeah. Just curious, because, you know, the burp. Yeah, I was about to say, so Crow, the genus of, no, family, genus of crow. A murder of crows. Anyways, how are you doing? It's genus or family? I'm kind of distracted, but I mean, yay for distractions. Because this is the one of the fights that I need to pay attention to, in case, you know, I have newbies here who, well, even sometimes people who aren't newbies who mess this one up. This and the, Cerberus one. So, I'm guessing you play Final Fantasy 14. What's your poison? I mean class. Or favorite class. It might be multiple classes. And what's your race? Paladin 90% of the time. Catboy, Catboy, okay. I mostly play healers. Some sign it's Lala. So basically when you want to become puntable. Fantasia addiction. See, I'm a cat girl because they don't have fox girls. Yes! Since you're the tank, what you do is pick up the Lalafell and throw it at the bad guy so that they can get over the distance that normally, you know, taller people could. Sorry, it's a joke one of my friends who also plays a Lalafell we make all the time. Say, my legs can't reach! Okay, let me throw you! It's also kind of based on the Lord of the Rings thing of, Gimli and Legolas. Because we're nerds. Yeah. Well, no, technically it was Aragorn. He's like, Gimli was like, you'll have to throw me, and don't tell the elf. Absolutely. Though I must say, I did tear up at the end of Return of the King, but that's just because, you know, you've been with all these characters for, like, I had to wait for it to come out, so basically over 3 years you were with these characters because I was, like, that big of a fan that was always looking up news and all this other stuff and just rereading the books. And it was just a part of your life. Absolutely. And then the Hobbit movies don't exist, as far as I'm concerned. I was so sad, you know, the Del Toro was originally supposed to be the director for it, and that made me absolutely excited. But when I heard Jackson was a part of it, I just remember him saying he was really tired after Lord of the Rings, and it just didn't sound like he was into it and wanted to do it, but was, you know, forced to do it. Yeah, most likely. And, like, trying to do 3 films at once, more or less, is very, very stressful. Yeah, and then, like, they would go back for reshoots, the thing is, between movies, sometimes, when they felt that they needed something more to it. And it's just... By the way, the only tank I really like, but I've actually only gotten high enough, really, is the Dark Knight one, so I can't really say. The only thing I like about the Paladin currently, because I only have it, like, at 30, is, 34, 6, is I love that you have more stuns. I kind of have a problem with accidentally hitting the wrong creature with stuns, and you can't, the cooldown for stuns is no fun on other tanks. I'm gonna get hit by that. I love that there's no real warning in the sense of you can't get out of it anyways and still get hit by that. But I reached the end of Shadowbringers, so I don't really know much about the... I got the Sage, and I got the Reaper. My favorite DPS currently is Red Mage. I also... Yeah, oh yeah. As a warning, I played this back in 2020. This is a new account, but between then and now I had a brain injury, so I basically forgot a lot of stuff. I might remember bits and pieces, but of course I only made it to the end of Shadowbringers because nothing else was really out before then. So I remember bits and pieces of things, but I'm Alliance C. Okay. And it took a bit of work, but there's like nearly off and on about 2 years of my life, I can't remember, and there's still big chunks of before that I don't remember, so. But I appreciate that. It's just sometimes I'll say stuff about little things I remember about classes that I haven't fully played yet again. It's just made enough of a memory so that I remember it. As for the Eden stuff, I don't remember any of the Eden, and I didn't do the Omega stuff, so that's one of the other raids that I might be doing tonight. I think I've only done one of the Omega ones, though. So, what's your favorite DPS? Well, I guess we can set it up in the sets. My favorite, magical one, of course, is the Red Mage. I haven't quite decided or remember which one of these I liked. I am an Astrologian. I love Astrologian. Of course, Dark Knight. And Dragoon's the only physical one that I particularly like. But yeah. Do you have, I guess, any of the other ones up to say that you know them well enough to decide if you like them or not? You have my respect for liking Red Mage. I mean, Black Mage. You have no healers. Anyone that says that they like Black Mage, you have my respect. Say... I like moving. And not feeling like... That would be adorable, actually. My favorite Final Fantasy altogether is Final Fantasy IX. I'm kind of worried about... I heard they're making a remake of 8, and... At least I've heard the rumors. God damn it. Rezzing people is fun. Fuck. I hate that! Have to pay attention where you're going! Ah! Yeah, but my main class are healers, so... If you couldn't tell. I think 8 was the first one I played, personally. I remember at one of my sister's sleepover parties, I don't know if it was her birthday or whatever, them showing off 7 and them naming Cloud something stupid since you could name everybody. Of course, this is showing my age, but say foxes have, you know, fox spirits are whatever age I decide to be, and blah 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 blah. I'm like Stone Ages levels of old. Woo! Jokes, quips. Played Digimon a while back, this year, the World Order one. And before that, a while back when I was having memory problems still, I played Cyber Sleuth. I haven't gotten it to work on my new computer, which makes me sad because I was never able to finish, Hacker's Memory. So, I did enjoy Cyber Sleuth, and I really wish that there'd be a Cyber Sleuth 2. I am not much of a trading card person. Let me rephrase that. I like watching other people figure that stuff out. You know, be a sideline person watching. But me actually playing it? Nah. I say this as I have a whole bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I just collected them because I like the way they look. And they had those starter packs that have like 50 of them. So I have like... I got Yugi's, I think, and I got Joey's. Somewhere. I don't remember where. Yeah. Well, also the one with the not the blue eyes, the whatchamacallit, like green eyes black dragon or something. I don't remember. This was way back when. Red eyes black dragon, yeah. Oh, I didn't realize you used the bits to do a Giantify. I'm sorry, I am absolutely kind of concentrating on this, but thank you so much for the bits, I appreciate. Me, Captain Oblivious. I appreciate the bits again, too. Those are adorable emotes. I have a specific Moogle voice, by the way. It started to be formed when I last year did Final Fantasy IX again, and I've been kind of craving doing it again, but I know I did it last year, so I mean, this so soon. Well, I still need to finish the quest for unlocking them, so once I get back over there. But I have a special voice, Kupo! Let me real quickly finish the quests here. I need to run by, Kupo! Kupo, Kupo, Kupo! Kupo! I see him trying to hunt. Looking. I'm not sure I follow you. But I need to also unlock the Moogle, beast quests. The one in the raining village that they're a married couple, and all he talks about is Kupo nuts. My mind's dying on the name of that one. And of course, the wife gets onto him. It's in Freya's town. Oh goodness. Starts with a B. My mind's dying. The city that always rains. City of the Eternal Rain. Armesia. Armesia. Might be one of them. I hate to disappoint you, but I'm just a simple hunter. Yeah, well, one of them was. Yes. Stiletto. Let's see. I'm pulling up the wiki for it. Yeah. Atla. Atla is the name of them, I think. I'm looking at the Mognet. I mean, Yeah, the Mognet stuff. But he just gets really excited over, like, I know that most Moogles get excited over Kupo nuts, but like he gets like absolutely crazy happy over it. Hey, what do you want of me? I'm scouting for the resistance. Oh, good for you. Try about scouting someplace else. I always guessing which one to do. Yeah, I only got the Shadowbringer, and I made it to Shadowbringer in this, and we're currently doing the epilogue kind of thing, but I want to finish the Eden's Gate thing, because I feel like I want to finish off Ryan's story together so it feels like it's packaged, since the characters, of course, are going to go back to the source. Nurse, I hope you catch them. Well, I can understand taking a break. I'm trying not to rush it to some degree because, after all, I'm getting close to the end to some degree. I know I have one more expansion before Dawn Trail, but it's still one of those things of, it's the bookend of this, I guess, set of stories, so... Okay, I'm supposed to... Juvenile is supposed to rally. Griffin Moon seems to improve by your encouragement. Woo! Mining is, like, all the gathering skills I find relaxing to some degree because I can sit there and listen to, like, a podcast or something while doing it. And don't particularly have to concentrate versus trying to listen to a podcast when I have to pay attention, especially, like, being a healer or a tank. But yeah, I figured out I like being a healer back in WoW. When... Is that on Mognet? I'm not sure. Super cheap usually. Let me see. There is also a sale happening, but... it'd be under costume set, like $5. I'll think on it. I'll need to check my bank before doing anything like that. Well, that's kind of creepy. Found a tire. Ah. Is it under sets, or... Oh, found it. I'll go ahead and keep it up. Though one of the things is I already have technically ears, so it's kind of gonna be having double ears at this point. Hide the ears better. It's $5. Does it hide our ears and the tail, our tail, if we have it? I'm supposed to suit. Driven response. Becoming... Ooh. Go find out. Well, I'm looking at the pictures in the thing. It doesn't have a... It looks like it does replace him. It's kind of cool, actually. The fact that they think through that enough. Let me go ahead and log in to buy it real quick. I managed to get the fox mask from PvPing, even though I'm not a PvPer at all. Hey Key, how are you? I also need to run by the mind dying. Golden saucer. I appreciate, hun. Say, gotta change all my outfits kind of to fit it, but that works. Or at least I'll have the tail on for some of them. But I appreciate. My head feels like half. Say, I can understand that. You're gonna get some coffee? Card. Let me think of the ones. I'll need to get to an N. And get that changed over before I have... I'm a smart person and forget, because that has happened before. Oh, definitely. Thank you, I really appreciate it, hun. Muddled my way to the kitchen in one piece. We can always crawl if worse comes to worse. Do not ever take my suggestions on that. I'll say, I guess if you're trying to make a crow one, there's some chocobo outfits. I don't know if you can actually, you know, color it so that it's more of a black color or not. It's not a fun morning. Were you drunk? Actually, I have a plate. That works better. Oh, ouch for the legs giving out. I know I just got that up there, but we're not gonna do that right now. We're going to gold saucer. Well, I can still remember. this. Let me guess, did you like card games? You play a lot of Triple Triad. I didn't get up to stand. Ouch, Key. I can actually totally understand that. When I had my brain injury, I would have dizzy spells that, made it hard for me to walk, and sometimes I would very much trip and fall. Like I said, I like looking at the cards, and I like watching other people play the game. I'm not particularly interested in playing it myself. Yeah, I've always won the consolation prize. I just... It's accepted. Well, I shouldn't say much because I end up being obsessed with things too, so no worries on that. And thank you for the vids again, hun! Fuck it, the floor. Say, Say, the floor can be fun sometimes. You just have to figure out how to make it fun. Thank you so much for the follow too, hun! Let's see if the, mail is coming for it. If not, I can check by... Game Rider. Yes! I keep forgetting! Oh, is it not working? Come here. Why? Why? I keep forgetting. There we go. That always ends up being too loud. I always try and figure out how to get it better, but, yeah, Cayman Rider. No new letters, it still hasn't arrived. Okay, I'll wander back after I go over here to the... I've only ever watched the Wizard one, because for, there was a person in the server that was really wanting to show me that one. We never finished it, but he really wanted to see my reactions to it, and I liked it. And I was waiting for him to come back so that we could finish watching it. But I also was planning on doing the water one, because I kind of like water a lot. 33 minutes remaining. Ah! Watching all of them before... Oh! Goodness. Say, how many years has Kamen Rider's been going on? It's been a while, has it? Like... Say, the mail still hasn't gotten here. About how long does it usually take from the, 93? Oh, so when I was 3, I mean... I said nothing. 71. Okay, definitely was not alive then. But wasn't like 93 when the Power Rangers came over kind of thing? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a fox spirit. There is no age to me. 95. Follow the wise. Sometimes when I do Praetorium, I make the joke of make my monster grow, just to see how many people get that reference. Yep. Cause come on, doesn't Gaius, you know, turn like golden and stuff? Like I forgot the name of her sidekick. I guess because it's a Saturday, it's gonna take forever. Oh, nope, there it is. That binging sound. Nice. A while back, my sister reminded me of when, there was a stage play, you know, that was at the auditorium, not the auditorium, the arena, where they had what's the guy that looks like a skeleton? My mind's dying. Become all big, and the way to defeat him was you got this special pass, kind of like neck thing, necklace. And like it had this kind of flash thing on it, so you like would a reflector on it, and you like reflect it back at him, and it caused the big guy to, yeah, Lord Zed, yeah, you know, die because it's a audience interaction thing. My sister remembered it. She's 2 years older than me, so I was pretty young when that came out, so I watched. So, Monkey Goldar, yes. And then doesn't his outfit kind of look like it? I mean, I can't be wrong on that. Is the tail considered an accessory? Let me pull it back up. Both flammable. Okay. So boots. There. All right. Pull out the paint. You know, I can just do the... As you can tell, I have a bunch of purple because, you know, my character in... whatchamacallit is purple. Yep, see, my ears disappear. Okay, let's see. How does the dye work on this? You can do a search. Yeah, to get the tail, I have to wear that, don't I? By the looks of it. I'll at least have the ears, though. Let me find that again. True, yeah. I tried to find the fluffiest tail I could get that kind of makes it a... Yep, I always max fluff too. But now I have fox ears! Woo! Like I said, it's nice that we can... Yep. This actually will look good on this as well. This is my, yeah. You win some, you lose some, but I love the ears, goodness. Besides, I could probably use the tail one for, like, if I, when I get my warrior up, go with that kind of look. But I haven't quite. But I got my little one with ears. Woo! I wonder. I want to see. Yeah, no, it doesn't add it to it. That's fine. Just curious. I am Foxy! And not that Foxy. From, actually, it'd be cool to also put it in my Dark Knight. Better to hear you with, my dear. Bad joke! Sorry, I like the hat too much for that to change for my red mage. But I'll put this on ones that, like, I glam that don't have any head things. Oh, was it like chibi? Kind of? Or is it, I mean, yeah, look at that! Look at that! That's an amazing hat! No, I can just ones I get. Dye it here instead of having to reuse it over again. I think for the Black Mage, I am gonna keep that one version of it, though. This right here I plan on making, it's currently my paladin slash gunbreaker setup. True! Like, there's a hat here. By the way, just warning I love this hat so much. It's the Welkin one for Astrologian. But this, oh my god, it has the purple in it, which I know it matches my avatar, and just, I wish, oh my god. And this I'm gonna put on my bard because, yes, and required. Yeah, this is currently my, gladiator. Not my gladiator, my, warrior. My, what big cute ears you have. I haven't decided on this one. It might be a samurai, it might not be. Thank you so much for the subscription, Heckin' Ads. Yeah, I warned ahead of time on that. Sorry. This was gonna be my samurai? I'm not sure. Kinda has that feel. Yeah. This is my, warrior, currently. This is gonna be my, lance. I mean, my dragoon, once I get him up high enough, which is level 80. Didn't hear it's old timers? Yeah, I can understand that. But yeah, this is my, warrior right now, and this will be my dragoon once I get up to level 80. But this is currently my dragoon. But the, hat that I was talking about that I wish... This is just a combo, I found fun with it. But... What was I thinking? Oh, this hat! I just wish! Why can't it be on other things, please? You know? Why not? Or that. Because I want one of my, healers to have that kind of wild look to it. The purple one? Yep, I love it. Intelligence aware hat. I mean... Let's see. I think... one of these is the one. This is, of course, my gunbreaker slash, paladin one. That's currently my bard one, I think. Dancer, of course. That's whatever. This is my ninja thing, if ever I, or get up that high currently. Ninja's one of the last ones I'm probably gonna level from what little I've done. But yeah. This is my current Dragoon versus the one that I'm gonna change it to. Because I have a steampunk fetish. And nobody's gonna stop me. Dimbo. Well, I mean, I currently have the, Warrior of Darkness, the Arbert in me, which he's absolutely a fucking himbo. So... there's nothing wrong with himbos. Nothing wrong indeed. If you hear ringing in the background, it's my cat playing with a toy that I got him. Slutty. Nubbies. Nubby nub nubs. So that kind of chibi. Sometimes they do long legs with the chibi, but like get rid of the neck to some degree. What was I doing? It jumped in my head, and then it jumped back out. We're gonna go do the Moogle stuff. I'm going to with stuff 55. Oh, might as well be a Dragoon in the dragon area. I get to ruin my voice doing the Moogle voices! My Discord is private because, I had a problem with a stalker. So I'm kinda very careful about who I let in. Oh, I'm fine now, but it was just a very unhappy situation at the time. I know, no fun. No fun at all. But, and as you can tell, I don't say my stalker, I say a stalker because I refuse to let it belong to me. And that's how, one of the ways I'm taking power back on the situation as well. Thank you for your... Okay, wrong voice. Thank you for your aid before, adventurer. The minions of Nidhogg used to keep their distance, but every day more just yawns away, Kupo. Defending the Zenith has become quite a chore. I call this guy Falcor, because, saying some of these names. Hey, Banana, how are you? Yes. I mean, he is like a big white dragon. It's a never-ending story. Yes, that also is my scream when I played Phasmophobia a long time ago. Holds a landmarks built by the landlords to be sacred, and has tasked Moogle Kindic with their upkeep. But Nidhogg's brood pay our sacred covenant no mind. You say, I'm doing well. Let's say we're running around doing, the Moogle quest so I can unlock the Beast quest, and then I get distracted with ADHD, and everything goes downhill from here, right? Wait, almost at a whole year! I know, right?
We can't let them desecrate the zenith. With your help, we'll teach those brutish dragons some manners, Kupo. I knew we could count on your strength. There's not much time to spare. Our operations will start henceforth. The courage of the palm guards shall not falter.
You stream, Banana? You never told me. Oh, I misread that. 0 seconds watching. Good job, Stream Elements. Well done. Stream Elements, slow clap.
Before Nidhogg's awakening, his minions didn't dare come near the zenith for fear of Falcor's holy wrath. But more and more Skylords have been sighted within yawms of the Holy Palace, generally causing all kinds of dreadful, disruptions, Kupo. Well, why they could be creeping into the zenith as we speak. That's why I require your assistance on our patrols. Let's hurry to the zenith and drive away those brutish dragons.
Good Mago, okay, says.
This dragon doesn't look so tough, Kupo. Help Maga before if she comes to the harm.
Where's Maga? I only see Cool here. Okay.
The dragons are everywhere, Kupo. Worry not, we shall take care of this cretin. Adventurer, hurry and find Moga. Should be patrolling to the north of here. She could be in trouble, Kupo.
Over there. They are new. This is their first stream. Wing Dismantler. Oh no.
I thought I was done for, Kupo. Thanks to the heavens you were here to save me. The others may need our help. Let's hurry back to the zenith.
Oh, the 8-hour, what? No, 9-hour quest line. So you here to talk about the program update for Genshin?
That dragon was nothing like the likes of the palm guard, Kupo. Thanks to you, adventurer, I live to fight another day, Kupo.
Yeah, the quality, especially the quality of life ones and the pulls.
Maga told me of your bravery, Kupo. Thanks to you and us, the zenith is now free of evil dragons. What's more, not a hair on the Moogle's pom-pom was harmed, Kupo! Zenith is one of this area's most magnificent monuments, and we can't have those disrespectful dragons coming in and mucking things about, Kupo. Now that the dragons have been dispatched, we shall return to the Zenith to discuss the next step. Follow us, adventurer. Zenith is vast, Kupo. How are we supposed to clean and protect it?
Tanari. Fox Girl gotta go with Fox Boy. Also, I use him a lot. I like his, his spread works very well with a lot of the other characters that I have all the way up.
Those dragons have made a mess of this place. It looks so neglected.
How about you? Whoever chooses Chi-Chi, we need to have questions with it. Because Chi-Chi always... Only have one bow. Ah. Too bad, Yai Miko. Yeah, but are you gonna get another constellation for her? Hey, I swear the 2 5-stars that I have at least C1 constellations are ones that I don't use and don't care to use. Which is Jean and Chi-Chi. Though I probably should go for Chi-Chi because she is a healer and she's ice. So I can have a spread of... Well, I should also do Jean. I just don't understand Jean very well as a healer.
Zenith is a place of quiet sanctuary for Falcor, and no one can be allowed to disturb it. This is the first time the brood of Nidhogg have dared to come so close. I fear they may intend the worst. They mean to demolish the Zenith.
Yep, pizza. I do have that emote, by the way. Oh, no, I mean also in the game. I want to see... Oh no. Oh no, Banana. Oh no, what do you like to do?
I fear they mean to the worst. They mean to demolish the Zenith. The Zenith is vast. There's really enough time to clean it, let alone protect it, Kupo.
Spam emojis, yep.
The dragons have caused such a mess. It'll take ages to clean it all up, and especially with your,
say, your inability to, you know, keep on task, moogles. That is creepy and adorable at the same time. Haru might raid in with Drunk Vulture sometime soon.
Zenith has been under the care of us moogles for thousands of years. And we won't let Nidhogg's minion defile it now. The Palm Guard shall defend it with all its might, Kupo. Huh? Where's Moglio? He was sent on patrol the nearby area, but there's no sign of his green cap. I hope he didn't wander off too far. Adventurer, search for Moglio. He should be close by. Moke and Moga will start our side patrols, Kupo.
Sabby's been busy with work, though. Sabby might just come in and then leave again, so... Though, we may, you know, drool over certain... You know... Gothic... kind of outfits I have. Can't let us drool over the gothic teenager. Since teenager.
Adventurer? A dragon attack! So many! They've overrun the zenith! I'll be fine, Kupo! Please tell Maku it's too dangerous!
You need a Kupo not?
Adventurer! Please tell Maku!
You know, I can change it to a healer in hell. Except when I can't, because the game is like this. I shudder to think how many Haru has. Okay, karaoke, what songs you thinking? In Fox videos.
What song you thinking?
I don't think I remember to, again, set up my mic with the singing, so we'll see if it catches everything. Which one do you want first? Cute Fox videos or karaoke?
The fiends attacked! I'll wager they regret that now! Why did they come so deep into Zenith? What? Moglia was also attacked, Kupopo? I shall go to his aid immediately. Oh, I worry for Maga and Moke's safety.
Why don't I have any Into the Woods songs now I think about it? Oh, wait, because, one of the problems, I guess, with my brain injury is I'm slowly relearning songs that I knew. To some degrees, and those are the songs I think I'm good enough at remembering to sing.
But I worry for Maga and Moke's safety. The dragons could be lying anywhere. Adventurers seek them out and tell them the Zenith is more dangerous than we imagine. Doesn't that bode well, Kupo?
I think there's 3. I have it set up for... it happens... 2001? That's the reason why, I forget... Yes. Kind of like how I'm playing through this game, especially with the storyline, and I get to experience it again. It's kind of nice, actually. I remember bits and pieces of the story, and then... Did I wander away before? Oh, no, this was the far back one. Okay, Mog's Intuition is the next one. Just one. We're not including the times that I've been graceful and hit my head. Because I have no hand-eye coordination whatsoever. Except when I do. But they weren't bad enough to, you know, end up the way that other brain injury was.
Oh, it's the adventurer. Nothing amiss here, Kupo. What? Did Hawksmania have been spotted? And Moglia injured? How dreadful. Come to think of it, I did see something large moving across this bridge. Ah, I know what to do! I shall keep watch in front of this bridge and make sure no dragons sneak across while you investigate the area, Kupo. You're not, for I am a capable defender.
Or chunk of brain. I don't know! My sister's chickens attacked me, so I maybe, like, lose a leg. Actually, they more injured my arms. Goddamn rooster. I was leaning over, refilling the water bowl for the chickens. I recently did that for the last karaoke one. So... which I think maybe last stream. So... I am short, yes, and the goddamn rooster can jump. But no, it was... I just have scars from it. Because the rooster got me with his spurs in multiple places on my body, because he was absolutely not having it. I think my nieces and nephews would have been very, very sad if I punted that thing. They love those chickens. Ugh. Also, my sister would have been mad at me because that's one of her favorite chickens, too.
To think the servants of Nidha had the nerve to come all the way here? Thank you, adventurer, for ridding Zenith of their presence. I shall resume my patrol. No dragon shall escape my watchful gaze, Kupo.
Well, also the other things is roosters protect their, flock pretty heavily, and also I was not expecting him to attack me at all. He was absolutely out of nowhere from the corner of my eye level of attack, because I was busy, you know, filling the large water bowl that with the hose. Well, it wasn't the hose, it was the faucet kind of thing on the side of the house. Something Team Maga for crossing the bridge.
Oh, adventurer! I thought you were Dragon Kupo! What? Dragons have already been spotted prowling Zenith? We can't just let them run amok in our sacred palaces! In fact, I think I could hear their impudent growls from here. But dragons are so monstrous, and their claws so sharp.
Well, the thing is, they're raised kind of as pets, and the fact that decided out of nowhere kind of thing.
Just imagine the dragons fills me with dread. But you're brave enough. Do you suppose maybe you could cross this bridge and scare away any dragons you find, Kupo?
Well, I mean, they're not just pets. They're for, eggs and all this other stuff, too, but it's... like, the children hold them and all this other stuff. Though, the rooster that attacked me can be opinionated on that front. So, what were the songs you picked out, hun? Like I said, Mother Knows Best I did recently at the last karaoke one, which was yesterday, I think. And what else can I do? I did Mother's Knows Best, I think last stream for the karaoke one when it was redeemed.
So there were how many dragons across the bridge? Thank heavens for you, adventurer. I would have been tired out after slaying just one Kupo. I shall return to my patrol. Mayhap I should keep a wide berth from this area. Oh, and while you're here, I would ask one more favor from you. Mako is patrolling the area nearby. Pray tell him to be extra alert on his patrol. We don't want him to be dragon food, Kupo.
Yeah, it was the last... Yeah, so that was... Thursday. Show yourself involves some belting, and so does I am Moana. But I can try. Let me stay in the area that's safe. Coffee? Coffee, 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 coffee. I have a frappuccino here. What are we doing? Alright. I am first of all pulling up the Fox video. I wish, but I don't think I want it to somehow make it through my computer and spill on my, you know, keyboard. Let me see. Which one looks cute? And a reasonable size. It is 10 p.m. and I live in the South. Most things close by now, sadly. DoorDash doesn't work past 10 either. Cry. I need to change the sound so we can hear this. Figure it out somehow. Say magic of stuff. This is Finnegan Fox from Save a Fox.
Hi. Hi, buddy.
Yep, yep. Yep, yep.
I missed you. Oh, the mosquitoes are getting me. They're getting me. Hi. I missed you.
Flop. By the way, Save a Fox is, they rescue, of course, rescue foxes, but they have a whole bunch of other animals too that they seem to rescue.
They're really bad.
Like cats. Oh, you might find this one adorable.
Did you break into the house? Look at him. You can't just come in here and lay in the cat's litter box. What do you think you're doing? What do you have? What is that? What
Oh wait!
that?
Court arrived here. We have to show him the video
Name that he likes.
Is it a hat?
I don't know.
after this.
What do you have? Oh, it's a dog kibble. Finny, get out of here. That's not yours. Dad, you tell him.
You gotta get out of there. Can I have that kibble? Can I have that kibble? Can I have the kibble? Ah!
What if we give him this instead? Here, take a rose. Take a rose and we'll take the kibble. It's the dark side of Finny that nobody knows. Finny, take the rose. Take the rose. I got it.
Oh, you got the kibble. Did they get into it? Oh, they tried so hard.
Finny, get out of here.
You gotta go.
You broke in the house and you took the puppy kibble.
Nope.
Finnegan.
At least he's using
Naughty.
the letterbox.
No.
No.
Go, Finny. You're in trouble. You're in trouble. You get out of the house now. You're in big trouble. Take your rose with you. Here. Take this and go. Take it and go.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Rude, Fox.
We need to show the one that always gets me copyright claimed, but it is worth it. It is absolutely worth it. I don't know if it's actually claimed by them or by a company that claims it because they show it on a clip reel. So, but here.
It's recording. Don't you do anything to my phone. Dixie, don't, it's my phone. Dixie. Dixie. Stop it.
I always show this to newcomers if I remember to. All the good angles.
You try to bury it. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. I give you that.
All right, and we're going back to the karaoke one. Let's see. Hi, Pat. This is gonna be fun. Anubis likes to show up and absolutely have a fit when I do singing, so. So you said, I am Moana, show yourself, and what was the other? Oh, what else can I do? Yep. By the way, all the stuff you see on here, I make myself, so if it seems kind of crappy, it's because I made it. I just made something unexpected. Something sharp. Something new. It's not symmetrical or perfect, but it's beautiful, and it's mine. What else can I do? Bring it in. Good talk. Bring it in. I grow rows and rows of roses, fleur de mile by the mile. I make
perfect practice poses. So much hides behind my smile. What could I do if I grew what I was feeling in the moment? To know where you're going, wow! That I'd do if I knew to didn't need to be perfect, it just needed to be. And they let me be a hurricane of acalatas, strangling figs, hanging vines. My Ciarfox fills the air as I climb and I push through. What else can I do? Can I deliver us a river of sundew? Careful to carnivorous, a little just won't do. I want to feel the shiver of something new. I'm so sick of pretty, I want something true, don't you? Just seem like your life's been a dream since the moment you rose up your eyes. All I know are the blossoms you grow, but it's awesome to see how you rise. How far can I rise through the roof to the skies? Let's go! A hurricane of nacaratas, strangling figs, hanging vines. Mama Sarah fills the air as I climb and I push through. What else? What else? What can you do when you are truly, madly, truly in the moment? Moment, keep going. What can you do when you know who you wanna be isn't perfect, but I'll still be okay? Hey, everybody, clear the way. Woo! Going to what's up, baby? Yes, hanging things, changing minds. The way is clearer 'cause you're here, and I owe this all to you. What else can I do? What you can do? What else can I do? And I can't do. What else can I do? Okay, didn't quite catch that. I need to work. I've been having mic problems for a bit, so trying to get it to work correctly with this kind of stuff, especially singing. I need to work on that. All right. I am Moana and show yourself. Probably doing show yourself last because that involves me warming up my voice. Okay. Because that damn if she can belt, but damn if that's kind of hard to do for show yourself. I know a girl from an island. She stands apart from the crowd. She loves the sea and her people. She makes her whole family proud. Sometimes the world seems against you. The journey may leave a scar, but scars can reveal just where you are. The people you love will change you. The things you have learned will guide you, and nothing on earth can silence the quiet voice still inside you. When that voice starts to whisper, Moana, you've come so far. Moana, listen. Do you know who you are? Who am I? I'm a girl who loves my island, and a girl who loves the sea. It calls me. I am the daughter of the village chief. We are descended from voyagers who found their way across the world. They call me. I delivered us to where we are. I have journeyed further. I am everything I learned and more, still it calls me. And the call isn't out there at all, it's inside me. It's like the tide always falling
hiding. I will carry you here in my heart. You'll remind me that come what may, I know the way. I am the one now. Okay, I might need to set the limiter off for this, and y'all will have to deal with it. Just as a warning on that. If I'm gonna have a belting song, we're gonna have to deal with the consequences, aren't we? Just warning for that, especially with Show Yourself. Until I can figure out the best way to get this set up. Alright. Gonna walk my head into the wall of Genshin. Yeah, I need to do that stupid bird thing. Quest thing. I also need to finish with, what is it? Need to finish the summer event. Every inch of me is trembling, but not from the cold. Something is familiar, like a dream I can reach, but not quite hold. I can sense you there, my friend I've always known. I'm arriving, and it feels like I am home. I have always been a fortress, cold secrets deep inside. You have secrets too, but you don't have to hide. Show yourself. I'm dying to meet you. Show yourself. It's your turn. Are you the one I've been looking for all of my life? Show yourself. I'm ready to learn. I've never felt so certain. All my life I've been torn, but I'm here for a reason. Could it be the reason I was born? I have always been so different. Normal rules did not apply. Is this the day? Are you the way? I finally find out why. Show yourself. I'm no longer trembling. Here I am. I've come so far. Are the answer I've waited for all of my life. Show yourself. Let's see who you are. Come to me now. Open your door. Goodness. Can't make me wait. One moment more. Come to me now. Open your door. Don't make me wait. One moment more. Where the north wind meets the sea, there's a river full of memories. Come, my darling, homeward bound. I am Nipping into your power, grow yourself into something new. You are the one you've been waiting for all of my life. Push yourself. Oh goodness. Say, it's been 2 weeks since I've had COVID. My voice isn't hitting some of these notes, so yeah. And I need to figure out how to get the limiter to work correctly on that. But I'm sorry that the belting was missed out because the compressor decided to grab a hold of it. But yeah. Woo! Yep. Me singing, woo! Thanks. Like I said, I need to figure out my mic stuff. But I appreciate Hans. Okay, trouble at the Zenith. Hey, quirked up rat girl, how are you? Hi, Hans. Hi, what were you playing? Pokemon Conquest, nice! I don't think I've actually played that Pokemon, now that I think about it.
I'll be okay, but I should lie down for a bit, Koopo.
Ended with a crushing defeat. Ow! That sucks. Goodness.
You finished our patrols, Koopo?
I was say, what were your Pokemon that you're using on your team, or how does Conquest work? I'm not sure.
I think we scared away all the we scared all the dragons away, Koopo.
Cool is worried about invading dragons. Can I finally unlock? No, there's like another whole set of trying to unlock the Moogle. It's like a top-down strategy. Okay. So Ages of Wonder, kind of. But that's more isometric. Anyways.
Moko and Maga have given me their reports, adventurer. Tell me, what you saw while patrolling through the Zenith, Koopo?
Yeah, I have never played it, but I know that. Like that. Okay.
I thought Nidhogg's minions were already in the Zenith, but if their aim was to destroy it, then why haven't they done anything more? Are they just here to attack us? Moko, why do these dragons wish to destroy the Zenith, Koopo? Oh, Moglio, you've just joined the Palm Guard, so we haven't had time to tell you the whole story. 1,000 years ago, when the Sky Lords and Landlords lived together in peace, they built this palace to stand as a symbol of their friendship. Yep, it's my Koopa voice. My Moogle voice. Ugh.
Steel type cheats, and so does Dragon. I'll say, at least with the first generation, Dragon was like, ah.
But as you know, war broke out between them, and Nidhogg and his servants brought destruction upon the landlords.
I mean, you go Chinese government Mao? Firstly, the voices should be deep. Like, not Lolorito, but the other one, Teji or whatever, the Japanese version of him has this deep voice.
Of the structures that the landlords built, only this palace, so loved by the great worm, Valcor, remains. Symbol of friendship. If they can't bring down the whole tower, they must mean to destroy the most symbolic part, Kupo. Alright, thank you.
And I appreciate the raid so much.
It's the most symbolic part that couldn't mean. Oh no, Kupopo! They mean to destroy the spire! The spire right above us? Okay, Maga. The two of you come with me. Moglio, you still need rest. Remain here and stay out of sight of errant dragons, Kupo. Wait! I feel so useless, Kupo.
Good thing I can't change into a healer or anything.
Well, I may not be able to help, but you're here, Kupo, and I've been volunteered. You must help the others in my stead. Follow them and protect the spire, Kupo.
No, I'd rather slay the spire. Hardy har 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 har. Ha har har. Jokes, quips for days. Far up. If you don't have flying, how the fuck do you get up here? If it's parkour, I feel sorry for them. Oh, look at the moogles on the ground.
Too strong, Kupo. We didn't stand a chance, Kupo. I'm too pretty, Kupo.
Ah, so you brought a member of mankind to fight alongside you. Yeah, the dragoon. You've done well to survive the attacks of my minions, but where they fail, I shall succeed. Yeah, sure. Your corpses will fill my belly till the last remnant of mankind burns before me. Okay, whatever, sir. Some part of me wants to say, sir, this is Wendy's. But, that's a old joke. Old.
Such a dreadful dragon. But you gave it the thrashing of a lifetime.
Well, I mean, it's dead, so yes.
Their plan lies in shambles, and it stands proud, Kupo. The Zenith is safe. Those dragons will think twice before coming here again, Kupo.
You sure about that?
At last, we can finally rest our wings. We barely had time to stop and look at what we're protecting. But now that we do, there is a sight that's breathtaking, Kupo.
Is there a sight that's breathtaking? I mean, yes. I tend to like the the Pixie Kingdom, but that's just me.
Aye, its beauty is unrivaled. Alas, time has not been kind to it. Every day the cracks run longer and more bricks come loose, and there's little we can do to stay the ravages of time. I often wonder if Falcor is saddened by the sight, Kupo. It is not for us to know the Great Worm's feelings. What matters is that we honored the Covenant and continue keeping Zenith clean and safe.
Clean usually also involves, keeping it, together.
Yes, the Covenant of our ancestors formed with the Great Worm, Falcor. We protect his precious memories, and in return, he protects us.
He's doing a fine job of it.
The Great Falcor has suffered the sting of betrayal once already, and we shall not be the ones to betray him again until the day clouds of sorrow blot the sky no longer. We shall remain true to him. Ah, Kupopo! Are you crying, adventurer? Our apologies. We didn't mean to get so sentimental.
I was doing absolutely none of the sort. But if you feel like, projecting your sadness onto me, fine, if it makes you feel better.
Worry not. This isn't a time for sadness. Cheer up, because thanks to you, the Palm Guard has the courage to be even better, Kupo. We'll patrol the Zenith one more time to make sure no more nasty dragons are looking about. Pray, return to the waking sands. Pray, return to Mogholm and tell Moglo of our valiant deeds here.
All the way back, all the way back, all the way back, back.
A fearsome dragon at the zenith? I dread to think what might happen if you'd not been on hand.
Well, there'd be less I'll say Mog guards. And they would be eaten.
My thanks for your aid, adventurer. As Mok Oka says, come what may, we will continue to honor the sacred covenant with Falcor Kupo. Would that we could do more, had we the knowledge. But the knowledge we would restore the zenith to its former glory. Good that I am being volunteered for this. But we haven't, and it avails us not to dwell on what we cannot do. Nay, we must focus our energies on what we can do. That is, protecting the zenith. My moogles have performed their duty most admirably this day, and they shall be rewarded with kupo nuts.
Would they have been rewarded either way? Doesn't really matter. Last quest set up for this. Into the mist. Unflinching night. Last vigil. Into the woods. Okay, not exactly. Hi. I've been doing so much, you know, as a, you know, word that they're all standing out here. You know, I'm helping this kingdom out so well. Unflinching 68 adventures who fell. Forgot that you're not a Moogle. I've been looking for you, Ishnai. Commander of the Temple Knight says an urgent matter he'd like to discuss with you. It would seem your strength is required once again. It's always fucking required, except when it isn't. Then it's my cunning, which I have none. Pray, make your way to the congregation of our knights most holy, and lend an ear to his request. I will be very disappointed if I don't see Sir Elmar Care. I know I won't, but I mean, come on. Who are you? Why are you wearing my type of outfit? The Churning Mist, what other place could be? I feel like I'm being out-dragooned by somebody. The strength of an adventurer such as you is invaluable at a time like this. Pray! Speak to Commander I don't speak French. The adventurer who felled the dreadword Nidhogg is here at last. I have a request that requires the strength of one such as you. I'm quite sure you could find a half a dozen other people, but sure. We wish to know the current state of the Churning Mist, now that Nidhogg has been laid low. To that end, we have planned a reconnaissance mission that aims to gather information on the Churning Mists. May, hi, you're May. Is here, will be leading the mission, and I ask you to aid her with your knowledge, as well as your strength. If you wish to aid us, pray speak to her. Why don't we go talk to her? Still the same thing she said before. So you're the adventurer Ishnai I've heard so much about. Nothing good, I hope. Well met, friend. We're not friends. We're co-workers. I am May, and I'll be leading our mission in the Churning Mist. I know Sir, Handy! Hi, Handy! I will remember what joke name I made you. Has spoken to you already. Will you lend us your assistance? 'Tis an honor to have the aid of one who felled the mighty Nidhogg. Can you stop talking like, it's like, you who have failed, I know who I killed. Most of the time. Except when they're non-named NPCs. So you don't have to remind me of who I've killed. As you already know, we hope to strike deep in the heart of once was Nidhogg's domain. However, the Churning Mists remain an uncharted territory for us. I would ask that you teach us all you know of the place, of the beast dwelling within, and any information that could aid our mission. I see. You have my thanks, Ishnai. With this information to guide us, we can plan a secure route to our destination. We shall take the airship and make anchor at the rookery. We shall begin preparations for our departure shortly. Let us meet again in the rookery, Ishnai. Though damn does she wear that armor well. Ahem. Me have a problem? Yes. Straight up admit it. Yes. Me have a problem? No. Cute boys, cute girls? Yes! I do have a harem in this game. Well, I hope it's funny in a good way, because I'm very bad at entertaining otherwise. But I appreciate the compliment, hun. Oh, you argue with NPCs too! Cool! See, the snark that my character absolutely should have when having to deal with this shit. It's like the inner monologue. Scouting Party Dragoon. We are honored to have you with us, Ishnai. Yeah. So this is the Churning Mist. This is the first time I've set foot in the Horned Stronghold. Yeah, like, the last people to do that were us, and that was Justinian. For the safety of the Holy See, we must assert the movements of the Horde, now that Nahugs no longer guides them. I mean, sometimes when I get very tired, I start sassing myself. When I do 12-hour streams to, like, celebrate, like, once I reach a certain milestone, when I hit the 12-hour mark, I'm old, and it becomes absolutely scary how this goes. Thank you so much for the follow, Scarlet. Starless? Sorry. Reading it from my laptop. Nevertheless, this place fills me with a sense of unease, as if someone or something is watching us. Yeah, they're annoying. They might play pranks on you. Tis best not to pay nervous fancies any mind. Ishnai, shall we begin our missions shortly? May it end without incident. Did you have to jinx it? What's up, Apocalypse? I feel at ease since our... Oh, thank you so much, Cora, for gifting a sub. I appreciate... Yeah, I know! Oh my god, I know that I have, like, that armor halfway on my character, but I like to mix and match with my outfits. But yeah, she looks hot in it. Oh my god. I felt at ease since our arrival, as if something has been watching us. They have been, yes. Best for us to remain here in case any dragons should lie in ambush. Lest we alert them to our suspicions. Ishnai, pray investigate the area for any signs of dragons lurking in the shadows. Are you a dragoon or are you a dragoon? What's this bullshit? Have you not been trained better? Has a foreigner been trained better at being a dragoon than you? Big boy that somehow decided to get in this area right here like it was a smart thing and didn't take up nearly all the spot. Ah, down here. Hi! Die mortal. There's a list out there of how many people have said that to me and how many people actually, you know, succeeded. Dragging with a cat person. Probably, yeah. Except I don't know if he can wiggle his way out the same way. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Alright, hi Dragoon that doesn't do her job. How are you? Wiggles, cat boy, always the best. I don't remember what my cat girl joy is. S thought the dragons tried to take us unaware. How can you take us unaware if you know that they are there? It's not one of those try things. We used the cover of the clouds to escape the horde's wrath in the skies, but it seems the dragons here have somehow caught wind of our arrival. Nevertheless, we cannot waver now that simply because the danger may lie ahead. We shall proceed with scouting as planned. Ishnai, pray ready yourself. This mission may prove to be more difficult than we anticipated. Sweetie, I'm just here. Say, I am level 67. I'm quite sure it's not going to be difficult, and you're wasting my time that I could be, you know, making friends with the Moogle Beast tribe. Let me see. Joy. Oh, that's it? Why? The cat boy get... I am sad if they're the only one that gets the ear wiggles. Needs to check on her scouts. Ishnai, we have need of your aid once again. Oh, who'da thunk? A unit of scouts have been dispatched to the northeast, and I would have you bolster their strength. I was meant to go myself, but I received a report that a dragoon from another scouting party was wounded. I will go and assist him. How many people did you fit on that goddamn ship? There's just one of them. I apologize for the burden must fall on you, but we have no other choice. Godspeed, Ishnai. Still sounds like a you problem. Hurry to the northeast. Brandon, wiggle your ears. That makes me sad. Aren't you here looking angsty? Ah, the mighty Ishnai has come to our aid. Please stop. Can we stop with this? May would send word that she would come herself, but to have the adventurer slew— I know who I slew! Is come an unexpected godsend. We're hoping to use this area as a base for our scouting missions, but the blood dragon stalking about are making things difficult. Mayhap you could help us by slaying, say, 3 of them. I'll try and keep up with you. We can't very well continue on with our mission if the blood dragons keep smashing our tools. If you take down 3 of them, it should give us... Get over here, get over here, get over here, get over here! Yeah, one's very tall and one's the short one outside of Lalafell. Yes, all the violence. Since nobody else could do the violence. Apparently. So, cause I don't see him doing shit. You made quick work of those dragons. I was only able to slay one myself. Why are they sending these people out here then? You should be able to... We should be able to begin scouting in earnest now, thanks to you. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, and by the way, what I call Limsa is RPG sex capital of Final Fantasy XIV. I know it's a longer name, but it fits. Gods damn it, they're nowhere in sight. You see, the blood dragons got a little too close for comfort not long ago, and we're all trying to drive them off. I lost track of my 2 very valuable aether meters. We used them to measure the aether levels in the churning mists, and they were specifically made for this thin atmosphere, and are nigh irreplaceable. If we don't return with them intact, then our mission here would have been for naught. Please, Ishnai, please help me. Please, Ishnai. The only one that can do shit here. You know, it's kinda... Well, it's the area that I always, get club invites from. Also, strangely enough, when I walk around the area, I often get people somehow running up to me, trying to trade with me and giving me catnip, and I'm like sitting there going, I don't know what to make of this. Please. I don't know if you're trying to, you know, hint at something. I am Captain Oblivious. How goes your search for the aether meters? Aether meters or whatever. Ah, many thanks, Ishnai. Let's see. Excellent. The measurements still seem to be intact. With this, the first step of our mission is in success. I hate to have another favor of you. Yeah, of course. You hate it so much. Would you please bring these aether meters to May? I'll remain here to continue my duties. You're not doing shit! Look, I live under Captain Oblivious when it comes to flirting 90% of the time. My autism, usually I will think about it afterwards and go, were they flirting with me? I think they might have been flirting with me. After the conversation has ended. So, how are the scouts at the Northeast faring? I trust with your help there haven't been any mishaps. I mean, there were, but I fixed them. Odd contraption used for measuring surrounding aether levels. This particular device has been specifically tuned in order to optimize performance in regions of thinner air. That is scary. I would say, I don't want to sit on benches suddenly in there. The measurements for the ethereal meters have been already completed. Let's see. There's an item called Little Flirt. What? Gods be good. Sir Anustinian's report included mention of the Avery, but we did not anticipate etheric energies to be this powerful. What? What is Little Flirt? Like, is it... You said it's an item, but I mean... Oh, it's a fish. I'm quite sure the Japanese servers or anywhere else would be just as bad. If we send this to the congregation, they should be able to glean more information in their analysis. You have our thanks, Ishnai. Yes, of course. Nikar is taking a... Ishnai, while you were assisting our scouts in the northeast, 2 locations were discovered to the west that appear to be ancient battlefields. I think these would be ideal places to take etheric measurements. Because dead people. I have sent scouts to each location already, but the ever-present threat of attack makes it difficult for them to obtain accurate readings. Please, Ishnai, ensure their safety while they perform their duties. Did you bring newbies here? Head to Sothton Walls and meet with my first scouts. He'll let you know what you require of you. I'll say, it feels like we decided to, you know, all the fresh recruits we're bringing along with this very dangerous and important mission. I'm not surprised on that. Oh, but I have to go up. Good thing I got flying. I'm guessing these quests would not be able to be completed. Also, I know dragoons can jump pretty goddamn high, but how the fuck did this one get here? If he can't even take care of himself. Question. I know it says Southern Scouting Party, but should I use a Southern accent for it? Sure, why the fuck not? Ah, Ishnai, may send a word of your arrival. Your strength shall prove to be a tremendous help to our work. This area is crawling with dinosaurs, making it impossible to set up an aether-meters to obtain accurate readings. We need you to provide the distraction while we set up the aether-meters. If you slay 3 of them, that should provide us ample time. You and who else? We! Where's the... I think the lack of oxygen in the air, you know, the thin atmosphere is causing delusions here. Like air thick, like thick thighs save lives. I was making that reference yesterday with the Monster Hunter. The thickest of thighs. Hi. Alright. Upsie daisy. Roar and gnash their teeth as they might, the dinosaurs were no match for the likes of you. We managed to set up the 8th meters without an incident, although I must admit, it would have been a treat to see you fight for a bit longer. Cool, cool, cool. Can I go now? I must wait until the 8th meters are done with their measurements. You think you could check on the scouting party at the other battlefield? They've been dispatched to the north, and no doubt they're facing the same troubles I have. Pray help them if they require it. Like I said, sent fucking newbies on this. I mean, not everybody is as amazing as, you know, me, the Warrior of Light, but there's a certain level of incompetence here. Like, it feels like it's being weaponized against me, because I am a doormat. Ah, it's the adventurer! You came just in time. I'm in dire need of help. I finished setting up the aether meters, but on the way back to my post, the gyrosaur attacked me and stole my scouting report. I'm not sure which one made off with the report, but I don't think it would have gone far. I'll do what I can to help you find it. In other words, you're going to stand there. Absolutely. Actually, golf girls, period. I'm fine with whether they're big titty or not. With dinosaurs that help about this stole the expedition report, so keep killing them till you find it. I'll lend what aid I can. So, more murder. Cool. And like I said, the aid is I will stand here. Breaking, breaking, breaking. Either way, amen. Murder, murder. Am I gonna murder the entire population within this goddamn floating rock? Or does it have to be the dinosaurs in that location? There we go. Yeah, we go. We're able to find the report, yes. Surprisingly, they didn't eat it. This is it. I was in the middle of writing it when the dragon attacked and laid its grubby paws on it. I can't thank you enough for your help today. Hey, where are you sending me now? Dragon needs us to collect... Now that my report has been complete, I can continue with a more detailed survey. But first we have to collect 3! Always! Usually 3. Here, set up the area. I hate to impose upon you again. No, you're loving this. You're just standing there. Adventurer, could you collect them for me? Because I am a doormat. A meter too far. Ah. Excuse me while I yoink this right in front of you. Do not aggro, do not aggro, do not aggro, do not aggro! Yoink! Triangulate! Say, that's the least of it. I'm also a hired assassin, except I'm too stupid to know how to sneak. It's probably a good thing, because, like, I suck at Assassin's Creed. You have my thanks, adventurer. The etheric measurements seem to be in order. The scout to the south has completed his reading as well, has he not? On your return, pray collect the air... The fuck, people! From him as well! Once you've collected all the aether meters, we deliver them to... Pray, hurry. An airship should be coming to collect our measurements soon. I shall continue my scouting and return a different route. God damn assumptions. You're also making assumptions. He's like, is it not finished? Is he not finished? Well, he may be, he may not be. I don't know. Are you using the pro links that everybody except for me has? By the way, I've mentioned this before, but once I get 1,000, followers, I promise to play Assassin's Creed Syndicate because I hate myself. Also because I am a steampunk core and know a lot about Victorian England, and I get to make fun of everything they get fucking wrong. Ah, good to see you again. So you've collected the meters. Well, the measurements should be complete by now, but I haven't taken time to make sure yet. I hate to bother you. No! You keep saying I hate to bother you! You don't! Because you don't do shit! Would you collect them? I like to examine them before you bring them apart. Swear! Do you need, like, somebody to help wipe your ass at this point? Because I'm not going to go that far. Yeah, I know, right? Not paid enough for this shit. Literally. I'm missing. I'm missing something. Should be. I'm blind. There it is. See, this is a big boy mission. They shouldn't be here if they can't do it themselves. And apparently they still can't. Yes, the measurements should prove satisfactory. Adventurer, please bring these to me along with the other scout fucking bastards. If I'm gonna go bitch to my harem, about this, and, Estinian might say something about this, and so would Sir Aramek. Huh? Fucking dragoons. Oh no, she looks hurt. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Oh no, I'm not changing into my healer. What the fuck do you expect? Ishnai, you're back. A dragon caught me unawares, but I'll be fine after some treatment. I appreciate that, Scarlet. I do. What news do the scouts report? My sass gets me in trouble all the time, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thanks for the 12 for completing their measurements without incident. This land is proving more dangerous than we anticipated. Ah, the pain. I can scarce stand. Ishnai, pray! But the seal crates over there. Yeah! The thigh pillow will save you. Also, well done to be caught unaware, but also catch your underwear. Ah, bad joke, bad. Me dyslexic? You have my thanks, Ishnai. When the 7 hells with that thing? A dragon. I mean, what else the fuck would it be? May's wounds seem to have healed somewhat. She hasn't moved. Oh, potion. It's doing its work. Before long, I'll be fully recovered. Oh, shame. Now you get to make up other excuses of why I have to do all your goddamn work. I should be investigating the lower level of the rookery. Was investigating the lower level of the rookery when a hulking shadow blotted my vision. I managed to fight the beast off and escape, but I fear it still stalks this place. 'Twould be a grievous error to let it live. The more dragoons could come to harm. I would ask you to slay this beast for us. Have you ever, I know this sounds strange, talk to them? You know, we are technically invading their lands. Once the deed is done, bring something from the beast. Anything that will aid in identifying the true nature of the dragon. What if it's a human dressed up in a dragon and they're very, very mad at you? Darby Dragons, that quest name. Well, I mean, first I want to find out who made the outfit enough that, the fucking leading of a dragoon thought that it was a fucking dragon. Then I will stab it hard enough. I have to set out my priorities. Is there a way in, or is it fully all the way down? Like, all the way down. Fuck furries, man. Does a dragon count as a furry? I don't think dragons have fur unless we're talking about Eastern dragons. Would they be scalies? Rippery Master. Oh, look, she's standing again. What's going to be your excuse now and why you can't do it? I cannot go to Conscious Letter Dragon scout the air to track it down. Rusted circular plate affixed below the armpit to deflect sword or lance thrust. This one's rusted clean through. Oh, so he literally put the armor of his foes on. You pulled this from the beast's corpse? This armor dates back to before any of us were born. But there can be no mistake. It was forged in Ishgard. This must mean that the dragon was once a heretic and drank the blood of the dragon until he... The gilding on the armor indicates it's hundreds of years old. What would drive a man to choose to become that? Say, have you seen the Holy See? To a heretic, does such a transformation indicate transcendence? From the stupidity of a everlasting war? Yeah, sure. Mayhap it's not for me to understand the mind of a heretic. Nevertheless, we owe you our thanks for ridding us of that abomination. Dedicated furries would. I'm quite sure that a lot of furries would. One last request! One last fucking request! Well, it seems we've completed surveys of all the ancient battlefields, thanks to you. Yeah, I did all the fucking work. However, I have one last request to burden you with. Yeah. I asked you to deliver 2 things to Sir Handy at the congregation. First, I would have you deliver the sealed crate containing the aether meters. Secondly, I asked you to retrieve the observation log from the scout to the northeast. Bitch, the reason why you have that fucking airship is for the putting the air meters wherever. Where do you think I'm gonna put it? I know I have a magical bag that, like, I can stick so many fucking things in, but that's not relevant right now. I can ask you to retrieve... I shall inform my scouts at each location that our mission is complete. Then, here the thing is, why don't you inform them now so he can get his ass back over here and then hand you the goddamn report? Ever think about that? Because he's coming back here anyways. Once again, you have my thanks. No, I don't want your thanks at this rate. We will not have been able to finish our mission without you. I mean, being that I did everything, yeah. I'm gonna Karen your abilities to the higher management, even though I'm actually being correct in the fact that you did shit. Hey bitch, enjoying the sights? I received word from Sir May and have written down detailed information on my observation. Pray, bring it to Sir Handy at the congregation. I want to shove you off the edge. Am I allowed to do that? Well, you're a dragoon. You'll figure out how to, you know, get out of that. Other scouts will remain behind at this post and continue our work until May calls for us. Give Sir Handy our regards, adventurer. There's a second mission, the thing through this. Apparently. All I want to do is get the moogles' reputation fucking stuff so I could... Alright, Handy. You should really rethink who you employ. That's like bottom of the barrel levels of employees. Ah, Ishnai, it seems the operation of the churning mist was a success because of fucking me. This is like a group project at school where you're the one that does all the work and the teacher praises all of you. What exactly did our scouts discover? Ah, the aether meters in the observation log will prove invaluable. However, this news that May was attacked by a heretic turned dragon is troubling. No, not particularly. I've been mulling over the information that you and Estinian have brought to light. To think that at one time dragonkind and mankind once coexisted. Yet now we must contend with the dragons born of heretics in this never-ceasing conflict. I mean, it's already finished. I've already finished Heaven's Ward. But I mean, this is pretending that I haven't, so... It's much too early to say if the news of our once peaceful past should be given credence, but it would be foolish to reject it outright. Well, at least you're smart. The best course of action would be to become more familiar with the history of the churning mists, and it is only through the knowledge can we decide our next step. Estinian's report contained detailed information on the moogles that inhabit this area. Mayhap, they will provide an invaluable resource for us. I mean... Ishnai, it seems you've developed a bit of a relationship with them. Have you not? It's a relationship. I'm not sure it's a... good relationship. I apologize for having another favor of you so soon. Everybody with the fucking favors! You've returned, but now I'm grateful if you could help us strike up our own relationship with them. You have my thanks. I shall personally accompany you to ensure this meeting goes favorably. Sorry. To show the moogles my proper respects. We shall depart shortly. Ishnai, I will see you at our destination. Be prepared to do all their chores. I should, after this, do the, Eden's Gate, because, you know, being able to still have people to jump in the raid quickly rather than run around waiting. Oh, wrong voice.
Ishnai, I see you haven't chosen a proper Moogle name, Kupo. What would you ask me today? There are those from the surface that wish to know the history of this land? Very well, if you can vouch for them, I see no reason to refuse their request. However, I'd ask one thing of you in return. The Moogles wish to live in peace. And we can't do that if war is raging across the land, Kupo. I've already fucking fixed that. As long as our desires are understood, I'd like nothing more than to meet with these new friends. Now, where can we find Mr. Handy? Excellent, Kupo! I shall dispatch members of the Palm Guard to escort him at once. Ishnai, please go along with them. They may be shy around so many new visitors from the surface, Kupo.
Where the fuck are you? All the way over the fuck there. In game? I picked Gridania. Because I am... what's it called? A heal slot? And I fucking hate Scholar, so... And where am I in real life? Somewhere in the south. Say, so that's a Moogle? I've never seen something so cute. You will rethink that statement in about 5 minutes. Ah, Ishnai, seems you were able to arrange a meeting after all. You have my thanks. There's so many people from... Excuse me.
There's so many people from the servants, Kupo. I'm a little nervous.
Literally 2 people. We had a bigger group with Stinian, Alphino, and Lady Iceheart.
Welcome to the Churning Mist, Kupo. Mogland has told us about you. It's our pleasure to guide you to Moghome.
Where are my manners? I am Commander Handy of the Temple Knights. We are honored to receive your guidance. Furthermore, we appreciate your willingness to impart on us your knowledge of the Churning Mist. If there's aught you would require in return, we will gladly repay your kindness.
Sir Handy? You come from a large city on the surface, yes? You might have exactly the knowledge we need, Kupo. We've long yearned to learn how to repair the stone structures. If we did, we could repair the Zenith with our own paws. Us Moogles have a sacred agreement with the Great Worm, Falcor, that binds us to protect the Holy Tower. But after 1,000 years, time has worn its luster. The Zenith is beloved by Falcor and stands as a symbol of friendship between the Landlords and the Skylords. If we could restore its former glory, maybe the bond between your 2 races will be revitalized as well.
Indeed, the Holy See's knowledge of stonework is vast. Very well, although the road ahead of me may be difficult, I'll do all within my power to convince the Holy See to send stonemasons and carpenters to do what they can.
You are too kind, Kupo! However, there's one more thing I must ask of you. It may be too soon to allow so many people from the service into Falcor's beloved tower. It could unnerve him. For now, we would ask you to teach us what we can at Moghome, and then we could use our own paws to restore the Zenith. It may start with us repairing but a single brick, but if we keep at it, soon the Zenith will sparkle, as it hasn't in a millennium.
I have, this is only part of the thing. I did 2 different sections before I even started this. I understand the Moogle's concern. I know all too well that 1,000 years of animosity cannot be forgotten overnight. Let us work with diligence, and brick by brick we shall rebuild that which has been lost.
I'm glad you come to an agreement, Kupo. Now let us be off to Moghome. There's so much to share with you.
Yeah, Maybe you should get it in writing in case they... I know that they won't, but in case they decide to, you know, go back on their word. You know, the American way of doing things, also the British way of doing things. Oh, it wasn't written down? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm guessing I need to be okay. Both blacksmith. It's never ending. Seething stomation shouting obscurities into the wind. Goddamn moogles! They'll lose their bloody pom-poms if they weren't attached to their heads. Can't find my nuts, Kupo. Find my pebbles, Kupo. You wanna know where your bleeding pebbles are? Well, I'll tell you right after I shove them up your you're not one of them. I would think not. Thank the gods. Finally someone capable of sensible conversation. You see, I was sent here by the temple's, knights to be behest to teach stonemasonry to these creatures. However, as soon as I arrived, they bombarded me with menial tasks, and before long I found myself traipsing aimlessly across the churning mists. I'll endure it no longer. It's time I bid good riddance to this place and its inhabitants. Madam, I loathe to ask you to suffer such wretched company, but could you inform the one named Moogle that I shan't be returning? I dare not go myself, lest my temper get the best of me. Well... I have some good and better news. Well, met adventurer. The palm guard remains vigilant as ever. What brings you to Mog home? A sudden craving for Koopa nuts? No. Another stonemason has gone home, Koopo? At least this one bothered to inform me in a manner of speaking. I suppose I can't blame him for leaving. He was only trying to help us repair the zenith. They are sent here to survey the area and teach us what they know of the stonework. Alas, moogles are more concerned with those who can concoct the cleverest of tricks than those who can build the sturdiest of walls. I don't do it out of malice. It's just an impulse, like breathing or hiding. But the Asgardians don't view it that way. So far, it is the 9th stonemason that's left us. I fear Sir Handy may be regretting his decision to help. As a representative of Moghome, I must offer him an apology and an explanation. Adventurer, will you guide me to Ishgard so that I might mend this situation? What a relief, Kupo! I tend to get terribly lost when traveling on my own. I trust your preparations are complete. Excellent, then let us be off. Well, good thing I'm teleporting the straight there so you can figure out how to get there on your fucking own! I mean... I'm failing this escort mission, but somehow completing it at the same time. Hi! Yes, I did jump over your table and walk across it. It was in my way. Greetings, Sir Handy! If it isn't Moogul and Mogul and Ishnai, an unexpected visit, but a welcome one, for I had been hoping to speak with you of our stonemasons. Each one has returned within a fortnight, more wrought than the last. They claim the Moogles are proving to be less than receptive to their teachings than they anticipated. Sir,
Handy. My deepest and most sincere apologies, Kupo. The others only meant to make the stonemasons feel welcome by including them in their mischief. They never meant to anger. I swear on my honor as palm guard that will not happen again.
For the sake of friendly relations, I'm more than willing to put this misunderstanding between us and begin anew. Alas, we've already sent you every stonemason we could spare, and I fear there's a little hope in convincing any of them to return to Mock Home. You haven't sent every stonemason, my dear Handy. Hi, I'm Mr. Crazy. Lord Terry's son? What? Lord Terry, what brings you to the congregation? Let us dispense with the title, shall we? And I'm surely you can surmise why I'm here. Every one of those thin-skinned milksops was a pupil of mine. How would it reflect upon me if I let their negligence bring this project to ruin? Besides, this task came to us directly by the Holy See, and a failure would result in both my family becoming a laughingstock for generations to come. The lovely society you have here. So you see, both for my personal and familiar honor, I must take up my hammer and succeed where my students have failed. Alas, I am well past my prime. The hammer weighs heavy in my hand, and my mind dulls with age. Alone, I fear I might fall victim to the clever deceptions of the moogles. Or my body may crumble under the stress of so much physical labor. Perhaps with the help of a young, stout adventurer. Do not look at me! Do not fucking look at me! God damn it. One who has won the respect of the moogles, one who is well-versed in their ways. Only with such a partner could this old man possibly hope to keep his honor from being sullied. Do you know of any such adventurers, friend? Pray tell me you do. You know what? Stop being coy and beating around the fucking bush and just ask. What courage! Do you see that, Andy? This strapping young lass put her name forward without a second thought. 'Cause I am a floor mat. Walk all the fuck over me. Truly, you've brought solace to this tired old man's heart, my dear Ishnai. You already knew who I was, bitch.
Kupo? I'm not sure I understand. Are you saying both you and the adventurer will help us out?
You know, he's gonna run circles around the moogles with that kind of... Indeed, my furry little friend. You shall be well taken care of. Now, our first order of business should be to gather all who are involved in the restoration. Mukul, I will entrust the task to you. Ishnai and I will not be far behind. I mean, I make no promises that I'll show back up if I didn't need to, you know, level up my crafting stuff. Before we depart, however, we have some work our own to complete. You see, I mean to show the moogles that they are not the only ones with a perchance for trickery. You didn't trick me. You're about as clear as fucking glass. Come meet me at the Jeweled Cruiser and we can make preparations. Just do whatever you want to do at this rate. Tricks and stones, let's see what you have to say. Once again, it would seem our burdens have become yours. I repeat, I am doormat. My apologies. I will not accept them at this rate. For what it's worth, I mean, you say apologies and then you still do it again anyways. For what it's worth, the Temple Knights will provide you with any aid you require. For now, I suppose it'd be best to follow Terry's lead. He is a wise man, though although his methods can be somewhat unorthodox at times. I fucking noticed. I'm gonna unlock the Moogle thing quests, and then I'm fucking not gonna do them. For right now. So they can start doing the, Eden's Gate stuff. Luckily, I only have to... There's like 3 different trials. Though, of course, it's the quests between them. Are y'all plotting here? I know that I don't have the right quest thing for that, but... There you are! Before we begin, I would draw upon your knowledge of the moogles. Namely, I wish to know what foods they are partial to, for I believe therein we shall find the means to deceive them. Kupo nuts. Kupo nuts. Kupo nuts. So their makeshift economy revolves around these Kupo nuts. Why, this plan practically collapsed himself. Our next course of action is plain. I believe you are just the last to rise to the challenge. Look, don't butter me up. We already know I'm gonna do it anyways. For your hands... what did I say about buttering me up? For your hands speak volumes that your words do not. They are hands of a practiced artisan, much like my own. There's no need for humility, my friend. You're amongst peers. Like I said... I mean, true, it's no need for humility, but you were... once again flattering me where if we're among peers it shouldn't be. As your peer, I would be honored to call upon your aid. Ask that you craft me a Kupo nut. Not a real one, mind you, but a fake which can fool even the most discerning Moogle. As I've never laid eyes on a Kupo nut myself, I must trust this task to you, of course. I require only one, which shall be used to make more. I believe a nut made of steel shall suffice. Firm and sturdy. It will weather the harsh elements during the trip from our Ishgard. Here, I believe the materials shall find... Does it have to be... Now, I know full well that even the master has her failed attempts, so I've instructed Velith to provide you with more materials should you require them. Sorry, I'm making noises from over here. Do I need to make it high quality or just... it doesn't say anything about high quality. How goes your work, Ishnai? There's no need to rush. Yes, there is, actually. I would not want a masterpiece to be marred by a hasty hand. What does it say? Counterfeit Kupo nut. So lifelike it could cause the economic collapse in Moghome. Oh no! Cat, what do you want? So this is a Kupo nut. Although I am not a Moogle, I am certain if I was, my stomach would be rumbling at the sight. What did I say about fucking flattery? Impressive considering the meager materials we have on hand. What did I say? No doubt you're wondering what I have planned to do with this. Don't worry, I dare not spoil the surprise for you. I mean, I am stupid as a character 90% of the time, but I think my character may be smart enough to figure this out. For now, I just know that I intend to make more. It may take some time, so pray, go on ahead to the plaza near the Zenith. I shall meet you there. This is a scream from the void. Why? In a second, after we finally get all these Moogle quests done, I need to go grab some more water. And then we can...
Where box into the others, Kupo?
Welcome to a place, Ishnai. Truth be told, this place is even in worse shape than I was led to believe. Well, I suppose even a fortress begins with but a single stone.
My apologies, Lord Terry. I urged the Mogmanders to meet us here, but they're all claimed to be busy with something or another. Maybe a while before they arrive.
Terry will suffice, my dear Moogles. And there's no need for apologies. From my understanding, the Mongbenders have a laziness in abundance. While we are waiting, answer me one question. Whom amongst them is easiest to trick?
That would be Master Mogson. Without a doubt, Kupo. He was put in charge of the Mogbenders on the account of his deft paws, but he falls for their tricks more often than not. One day he spent 3 days playing hide and seek while the other scorched on Kupo nuts.
Such deviousness. I doubt I can surpass so clever a ploy. Nonetheless, I must try. Moogles, I believe Ishnai and I can take over the reins from here. I shall have the Mogbenders hard at work ere long.
You mean to out-trick the Mogbenders, Kupo? Fascinating. I had no idea you played tricks on each other down below. Of course, I look forward to hearing of your victory. Oh, I do hope he hides his pebbles.
When building a wall, we are taught that a single ill-placed brick can cause the whole structure to collapse. I believe this Master Mogson may be our figurative loose brick. Now, let us seek him out. He cannot be far. Of course not. Not that far at all. I thought you were an old man, sir! I know that he was absolutely being coy with it, but... Could this be Mogson? His bandana certainly sets him apart from the others. Listen, is he muttering to himself?
9 stone masons, Kupo. Surely they are praising my cleverness in this guard. How should I trick the next one? Oh, I know! A rare sickness which strikes once every 100 years and causes our pom-poms to...
Master Mogson of the Mogbenders, I presume. I am Terry, freshly arrived from Ishgard. Forgive me for eavesdropping, but I overheard a mention of a sickness. Is there aught I need to worry about?
You're here already? I mean, yes. A terrible, incurable sickness has spread throughout Mogholm. One that had last seen over 1,000 years ago. Once afflicted, our wings grow heavier than stones, and we can do nothing but lie on the ground helpless until it passes.
I see. Such unfortunate timing. I suppose we must postpone our work for now. May you and yours be in good health soon. 'Tis a pity, truly. Whatever shall I do with all these Kupo nuts?
Did you say Kupo nuts? Here? Now?
Why, yes. I brought a veritable feast, which I meant to share with the Mogbenders as a gesture of goodwill. Alas, we shall have to wait. A sickness which comes once every 1,000 years surely requires proper... FBI, open up! I know, right?
Did I say sickness? Perhaps I was mistaken. Yes. Perhaps they weren't sick after all. Snapping? How embarrassing. Lucky for you, however, that means the rest of the Mogbenders are hale and healthy. Hale and hearty. I summoned them and meet you in, wherever that place is forthwith. Forthwith.
By the gods, I was hoping for a bit more sport than that. Perhaps if he... That scared me. More sport than that. Perhaps if he said Kupo nuts were a miraculous cure for this epidemic, I could have pretended to believe him. Well, what's done is done. Come, let us go to Bar Liz and meet our new companions. Scream redemption. Well, it actually is me screaming, so... I haven't played Phasmophobia in, like, forever. Well, the thing is, my timing is always when I look over at the chat, everybody seems to be redeeming it when I'm glancing over at chat, so it's kind of hard.
I told Master Mogson his story was unbelievable. If it didn't work the first 3 times, it wouldn't work the 4th.
Yep. Flowery laugh. Wah ha 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 ha.
I said, now, I would thank you very much to present me with Kupo nuts to teach Master Mogson a valuable lesson in honesty. You truly know the way to a Moogle's heart, to his stomach. Now, where are those Kupo nuts? Mogget and Muggle are ready. Are at the ready, Kupo. The others will be here before long.
Good thing they don't lose any teeth with this.
As promised, I gathered my most skilled mog menders. Now I believe there is a talk of a feast.
Indeed, they have the paws of true artisans. Now for the feast. Let me start off our relationship by offering this bounty to you. Seriously? Good that you had just 3.
They look so plump and so juicy, Koopa! All this for little effort. As master of the mog menders, I declare first privileges! That's not how a Kubo nut tastes! It's fake! How could something look so delicious be so disappointing?
My dear Mogson, it seems the tables have turned. And these nuts were wrought by man, not born of nature. Even better than the real thing, yes? Well, besides the taste, of course.
They're all fake! There's not even a real one tucked inside away inside, Kubo? Perhaps we should check again, just to be sure? I dare say these would even fool Chieftain Moglin, and no one has ever been able to trick him. Truly works of art, Kubo!
This is but a small sampling of our capabilities, friends. I have built towers and raised walls that rival the largest in churning mists. Yes, even Zenith.
You mean you can make Kupo nuts even larger than these? Larger than the Zenith?
Perhaps I could, if I had the inclination. However, I offer you something better. Pledge your paws to me, and I shall teach you how to craft aught you can imagine. Wait. that picture, that emote. Pledge your paws to me, and I'll teach you how to craft aught you can imagine. Alas, I make this offer only once. What do you say? She said a lot of things.
Anything we imagine, Kupo? Of course, we swear in our pom-poms to be diligent pupils. Why, I'm ready to start repairing the Zenith this very moment.
That's the spirit I like to see, but we have a long road ahead of us, my Moogle menders. Before we start work on the palace proper, I believe we would do well to begin by repairing this very plaza, where what you learn here shall form a solid foundation for what is to come. I dare say we've earned their respect. All we have to do is play by their rules for a short time. We have achieved what I hope will be the first success of many more to come.
I know the Kupo nuts are fake, but my stomach still rumbles at the thought of them. If I were to make my own, just imagine the Moogles I'd trick.
Who says that you'll still, be a part of the colony eventually?
You may have fooled Master Moxon, but who hasn't? I knew the Kupo nuts were fake from the moment I saw them. You'll have to try harder to trick the Mogmender's most brilliant Moogle. Perhaps we could use real Kupo nuts next time.
No.
Well, now that things have been settled, I do believe formal introductions are in order. I am Mogson, the master of the Mogmenders. I never knew what a crafter was capable until I saw those fake Kupo nuts. With even a fraction of such skill, I have no doubt we could restore the Zenith to its former glory. I can't help but wonder what we could have accomplished had we been listening to the other 9 Snowmations. Oh well, I suppose there's no use racking my pom-pom over the past. Besides, you and Terry are so much more kind and patient than the others. You do plan on staying and teaching us, right? We'll work every day until her paws are sore and her cheeks are flushed. I promise you that, Kupo. I X'd it out. X'd it out. I can actually do piss off Kupo. I'm not going to. Let's rebuild bar. Let's, Kupo. Truly, Kupo. The others will be over here. Joe, I am Paragon. To hear this. Lockbinders, let us go forth. Tools and paw make the genocide more. Once more.
Lift with the knees. Lift with the knees. Thanks for your effort. Restoration of continue to assist them. I'm not gonna continue to assist them. I'm gonna fuck off for a while. Like I always do. Say I'm gonna assist them like the Ixils, and like I've only shown up once or twice. Mog eat mog. Party har har. Alright, like I said, I'm gonna go refill my water, and then we're gonna start on the, well, finish up the Eden Escape quest.